Yo guys, what is going on? My name is Jay Flinney, and today what I have for you guys is going to be my week 2 recap, my week 3 picks. It's crazy to think it's already fucking week 3. Been through a lot this season with my Giants. It's been crazy. Season's on the line, week 3, and it's just crazy. At least we pulled through. We beat the Redskins, had some bumps in the road on that fourth quarter, but at the end of the day, you get a win, and you can't complain. So we're 1-2, sitting actually in second place in the NFC East, as sad as that sounds. The division's atrocious. Tony Romo's hurt, Dez Bryant hurt, Jason Witten's banged up, so the Cowboys are a mess offensively and injury-wise, and the Eagles have Sam Bradford, who isn't NFL ready, and Washington is just Washington, so this division's completely open, and I'm just excited for that big win. First 2 weeks were rough, losing to Dallas, losing to Atlanta. It was killing me, and those are 2 heartbreak losses. In reality, we should be 3-0, but it is what it is. But let's get into this week. So let's recap week 2. A lot of upsets this week, surprisingly. Finished the week 6-9, which was awful. A lot of games surprised me. So let me get into it. The Broncos beat the Chiefs. That was a crazy game. I went over that one last week. Jamal Charles fumbling that ball. It's just completely insane. The Panthers beat the Texans. I picked the Texans, and unfortunately they lost. The Texans are actually now 0-2. I expected better out of them. The Steelers beat the 49ers. And the Buccaneers beat the Saints. I think the Saints are just not the same team anymore, especially at home. Drew Brees is banged up, and the defense is atrocious. So I don't think the Saints are going to have a good year at all this year, and it's surprising because usually, I don't know, when you have Drew Brees as your quarterback, it's kind of hard to keep up with that fast-paced offense, but they're really not the same. I don't think they put up that many points against Tampa Bay. I can't remember exactly what. But, yeah, that one kind of surprised me. The Vikings beat the Lions, and also a surprise for me. The Lions are now 0-2, and Matthew Stafford's banged up. It's just, I don't know, a lot of fucking quarterbacks got banged up this week. The Cardinals and the Bears. The Cardinals won. That makes the Bears 0-2. And Jay Cutler got fucking hurt. Another fucking quarterback. Hamstring injury. Freaking, I think 4 quarterbacks this week got hurt. Tom Brady beats the Bills. Of course he does. They never lose. You can pretty much pick the Patriots every single fucking week, and they'll just fucking win. It doesn't matter where the fuck they're playing. They're playing at Ralph Wilson. Was a good game. Tyron Taylor had like 2 interceptions. If you want to beat Tom Brady, you can't be throwing interceptions. You got to play like a perfect game. The Bengals beat the Chargers. I picked the Chargers, and the Chargers are 1-1. And that puts the Bengals at 2-0. Let's see how they do. They'll probably make playoffs and lose in the wild card round again like they usually do. The Browns beat the Titans. I also fucked that one up. And the Falcons fucking beat the Giants, but I don't want to talk about that. Fucking Julio Jones, fucking piece of crap. This one really surprised me. It was Washington. Washington beat the Rams. I would have never saw that coming in a million years. The Jaguars beat the Dolphins. Another fucking upset. The Raiders beat the Ravens. Like, what the hell? This week made no sense to me. The Ravens are 0-2. And this is, I don't know, that's like 3 back-to-back-to-back, like, upsets. Like, when I saw that on paper, I'm like, oh, that game sucks. That game sucks. Holy crap. And they were all close, good games. Ravens lost to the Raiders by like 4 points. The Jaguars beat the Dolphins by like 4 or 5 points. And the Rams and Redskins were only about 4 or 5 points. A lot of crazy good games that I thought were going to be blowouts by the opposite team that ended up losing. Cowboys and Eagles, that was probably the most pathetic game I ever saw in my life. Sam Bradford is atrocious. Tony Romo's hurt. That's the only time I got up on my feet and started like clapping and just going nuts is when Tony Romo was scrimmaging in pain. I just love when Tony Romo's in pain because it brings a smile on my face, as fucked up as it says. But I fucking hate everything about the Cowboys. So, it is what it is. Brandon Weeden, good luck. Packers beat the Seahawks. I didn't really watch all that game too much, but Aaron Rodgers at Lambeau Field he's just like fucking incredible. Like his statistics at home for whatever, he has like 100. It's like a crazy statistic without any interceptions and how many touchdown passes. Guy's just a fucking amazing. And after week 2, I think the best 2 teams out there right now would be the Packers and the Patriots, in my opinion. They looked the 2 sharpest throughout the first 2 weeks, but things changed quickly. And the Jets beat the Colts. The Colts looked awful. So many turnovers. The Jets let the Colts hang around, but at the end of the day, they got the win. The Jets is fucking 2-0. Pisses me off because all the Jet fans will never shut the fuck up, and they'll give you Jets, Jets. Unfortunately, I have to root for them in week 3 because they're playing the Eagles, and it doesn't make sense to root against them. In the long run, it'll help me out. So my picks for the week went 6-9. The previous week I went 10-5. It puts me at 16-14 throughout the first 2 weeks. And let's get into my week 3 picks. So I'm going to pick the Falcons over the Cowboys. Cowboys got too many injuries, and I think the Falcons, with Julio Jones and Matt Ryan, will get the job done. Also, they're playing in a dome, even though it's not Atlanta's dome. Falcons usually play well in a dome, so I'm going with the Falcons. I think the Colts will bounce back against the Titans. I'm picking the Browns over the Raiders. I'm going to pick the Bengals over the Ravens. I'm picking the Patriots over the Jaguars. I'm picking the Panthers over the Saints. I'm picking the Jets over the Eagles. Picking the Texans. I think they'll get their first win against the Buccaneers. Picking the Chargers over the Vikings. I'm picking the Steelers over the Rams. I'm picking the Cardinals over the 49ers. I'm picking the Bills over the Dolphins. Picking the Seahawks over the Bears. I'm picking the Broncos over the Lions. And Monday Night Football, I got the Packers over the Chiefs. So that would do it for my week 3 picks. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. If you guys want, leave your picks in the comment section below. If not, just enjoy the video. That's it. Jay Flaney. Talk to you guys later. Peace.